When it comes to the shelf life of most foods, there are a lot of dates to remember. Best by, sell by, use by, and when all else fails, like when the expiration date wipes off, there's always the good old sniff test. Here are 10 foods that almost never expire so you can enjoy them whenever.
You're eating 8-year-old tomatoes.
Still good for another week.
Number 10. Cornstarch. Depending on how cornstarch is stored, it definitely deserves a spot on our immortal foods list.
Wakanda forever!
As long as it doesn't get wet, which causes the starch molecules to bond with hydrogen molecules, and is kept in a dry, cool place, you won't need to pick up another container of cornstarch for a long, long time. Number 9. Instant coffee.
'Tis all I desire.
Didst thou bring enough for the whole kingdom?
Caffeine addicts are lucky because instant coffee can stay at room temperature for 2 to 20 years. And if you keep it in the fridge or freezer, it can actually last the rest of your life.
Is that coffee?
Considering how dreadful instant coffee tastes normally, you probably do not want to drink your coffee black.
We're out of coffee!
Do not be afraid, because granulated white sugar will stay at air temperature for about 2 years and will presumably last forever if you keep it airtight in a cool place. Powdery creamer only holds 18 to 24 months, so you'll have to forego cream at some point in your morning brewing.
Mommy, I want some milk.
Oh, sure, Angel. Come here. Give you a little something.
Number 8. Spam. Not everyone is a big fan of spicy salty meat called spam, but some people love to eat enough every day. In Hawaii, spam became a big part of the culture. It is typically eaten along with fried eggs and rice as a hearty breakfast. On their official website, Hormel basically points out that their canned meat is going to last forever. They say, the product is always safe to consume, as long as the seal is intact, unbroken and securely fastened.
Thou hast the meatiest of fingers.
Succulent spam sticks, my lord.
However, the taste and freshness of the product gradually begin to decrease after 3 years from the date of manufacture.
Trying to get that all. Oh!
Number 7. Hard liquor. Hard liquor is only immortal when it's stored in a cool place and left unopened. Distilled spirits such as whiskey, gin, rum, tequila and vodka last a lifetime if they are still sealed. Just remember that cream liqueurs do not last very long because they contain dairy products.
Try the wine!
If there really was an emergency, you need alcohol for more than just a stiff drink. Remember that you also need alcohol to disinfect items and clean wounds. Wine tastes better with age, as long as it is properly corked and cared for.
More wine, sir?
Keep in mind that only sealed bottles last for several years in a cool, dark and dry place.
I asked you not to handle the wine, please.
Number 6. Soy sauce. Soy sauce contains high salt, which is an excellent preservative.
Black stuff, this soy sauce.
Due to the fermentation process and its high sodium content that prevents microorganisms from growing, soy sauce is unlikely to spoil if it's sealed. Just make sure to keep it in a dark place and it will last indefinitely. Number 5. Vinegar. Most vinegar has an indefinite shelf life. The acidic nature of vinegar makes it self-preserving.
How'd those words taste coming out of your mouth?
Like vinegar.
White vinegar, when properly kept, will retain its appearance over time. However, other forms of vinegar such as wine vinegar or apple cider may change in color and appearance. These changes are only aesthetic as they will still be safe to use.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Number 4. Salt. Salt is used every day to prepare curries and different vegetables. This kitchen ingredient is a flavoring agent of our staple diet. In fact, salt is also used to preserve other food items, so it also plays the role of a natural preservant. Similar to honey, salt also dehydrates bacteria, and if you store it properly, then salt can be used for years. But, if the salt is fortified or iodized, then it can go bad in some time as compared to the regular old salt. Number 3. Sugar. Similar to salt, sugar can also last forever if kept away from moisture and sources of heat. And we're not just talking about pure sugar, either. According to research, granulated white sugar cubes, raw sugar, brown sugar, powdered sugar and sugar substitute all last indefinitely. Although their textures might change, sugar never completely expires.
Pretty please, with sugar on top.
Number 2. White rice. This food is an excellent stockpile since it's inexpensive, filling, and surely feed many people for a long time. When white rice is kept at temperatures below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, it retains its nutritional content and flavor for up to 30 years. Number 1. Honey. Last but not least, honey is also on our list of eternal foods that never really leak. Honey pots were found in clay pots from ancient Egyptian times, proving that it still tastes thousands of years after it was originally sealed. The secret behind the eternal shelf life of honey is the high sugar content. It is also very acidic, so bacteria have no chance to grow. Honey is known as superfood, with many health benefits. It is rich in antioxidants, helps fight cough, and has even been proven to heal wounds and burns. And of course, honey is delicious, so all the other food tastes better.
I like my jelly bean.
These were some kitchen ingredients that do not expire and can be kept for years, if stored properly. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay in healthifying life.